Good morning, everyone. I will wait just 1 minute and then we can start. Quick presentation of who I am. I am Marco Fusca. I work for Carel. I'm an application manager. We focus on high efficiency solution for refrigeration appliances. In particular, I take care about application, decentralized application for food retail market. Today, I'm going to present our new product, the full condensing unit done by Carel for a CO2 application. There will be a first part with an introduction about the background behind this product. Then a second part with more details about the unit itself. And then a third part with a conclusion. Okay. I'm in time, so I think we can start directly with the presentation. I will try to have a few minutes for a question at the end in case you can find us in the booth. Okay. So what is the reason why we have developed this unit? Basically, we were pushed by two market drivers. The first one is the legislation that is deeply changing our market. So the research for a reduction of the emission, both direct and also indirect emission. So this is the first pillar. And then we were forced by sustainability. So we wanted to offer to the market a sustainable cost and easiness of integration. So these are the two pillars that stand behind the design concept of the Heosbox. Here you can see what I'm talking about. Here, the Heosbox is a CO2 condensing unit designed for water loop system equipped with Heos technology. Before going more in detail about the product itself, let me spend a few words about the advantage of a water loop system that, let me say, is the competitor against the traditional technology, the centralized system, the rack system. There are several advantages. I have summarized just four. First of all, the charge reduction that is possible to obtain with a decentralized approach thanks to the self-contained units design. The reduction of the leakage risks thanks to the fact that you don't have tons of welding across the store. And here are the numbers that you are seeing in terms of what you can say in terms of refrigerant charge and reducing the risk of leakage are well-known case study that can be found in our website, in our documentation. The most important advantage is the increased efficiency of the decentralized approach against the traditional rack system, despite the technology that you have, the technology that you have on each cabinet. And the increased efficiency is simply due to the fact that with a decentralized approach, you don't have compromises. You don't have to deal with an average suction pressure, for instance. You can directly control the showcase temperature without any need of taking care of the other units. Each unit is independent from the other. So you are capable to make the unit work exactly at the cooling demand required in that moment with, let me say, an optimized way of operation. And there is a fourth advantage, last but depends on the point of view, not least, that is the flexibility. Clearly, with a semi-plug-in approach, you can have an easy store layout modification compared to a traditional rack system. And despite some particular situation, you can have also a wider sales area because simply you don't need any space for machine rooms. So these are the main advantage of water loop system against racks. And this is useful to understand the value proposition behind this product. On the top of this, we added the Heos technology. The Heos technology is summarized by this scheme. Basically is a package of components, variable speed compressor with brushless DC motors, driven by our inverters, coupled with a stepper expansion valve, everything synchronized by our Heos controller. This is an all-in-one architecture, but let me say we call it refrigerant neutral, because with the same package, clearly with components suitable for the different kind of refrigerant, we can deal with all the refrigerant options that you can find for a self-contained unit. So propane, CO2, if we are talking about natural, but also synthetic refrigerant, A2L, and so on. The package remains the same. What changes is the software that has optimized logics to manage the different kind of application. So focusing on natural refrigerant, our system is capable to deal with propane, single circuit up to 500 grams or more, or multi-circuit on-off for VCC. And for CO2, that is the main purpose of this speech, we are capable to work both with subcritical and also transcritical, even if, as we will see, this unit has been designed for several reasons with a subcritical design. So the water loop advantage plus the EOS advantage are the right background to understand why we have developed this unit, considering the drivers that I have explained in the first slide. Very quickly, what are the EOS technology advantages? We have for free the advantage of the self-contained design. So what I have summarized, that are the benefits of water loop against traditional rack application. We are adding, thanks to EOS technology, the full continuous modulation concept. So we are capable to perfectly match the cabinet working condition, okay, without any need of compromise. And then we have a possibility, thanks to the experience that we have. EOS technology is in the market since more than 15 years. We have also our algorithm, our experience in order to do what? To make the system work with the minimum compression ratio possible. Practically, we are capable to push the evaporating temperature at the higher level, lower the condensing temperature the best we can, making the compressor works in the best condition, and don't forget the decentralized approach allows us to make all the unit being independent from the others. We have also a case study. You can find more information in our website. You can directly contact me. This is just a summary of a case study done not by Carel, but by a third-party laboratory. The Fraunhofer Institute is a well-known institute here in Europe, where we have compared EOS technologies, so the BLDC compressor plus the stepper valve, with different alternatives, starting from a variation of the EOS, so without the stepper valve, with a thermostatic expansion valve, and against the PWM compressor with thermostatic expansion valve, and on-off compressor with thermostatic expansion valve. And this was the result that we were capable to do, certified by the Fraunhofer Institute. I'm talking about a result that is not punctual, but it's the result in the same store, the same cabinet, at the same operating condition, cycling every 24 hours with 1 year of data acquisition. And we are talking about something that is related to the seasonal performance factor rather than a punctual measurement. Despite the efficiency, I want you also to focus on the exceptional temperature and humidity stability that we are capable to do thanks to the full continuous modulation concept. So here we come to what is the background behind the Heosbox. Long story short, it's a water-cooled condensing unit. You can see the cooling range that we are capable to match, both medium temperature and low temperature. You can see the modulation range that is possible thanks to BLDC technology. And as I anticipated, we made a design choice. So we decided to make a subcritical condensing unit. I will try quickly, without being too much technical, I will try to make you understand why we have done this design choice. And it's everything related to the two drivers that I was mentioning in the market. So it's clear that we want efficiency, it's clear that we want natural refrigerant, but everything shall be sustainable. Sustainable means in terms of cost and in terms of easiness of integration. So the three main reasons why we have done the choice of a subcritical operation, and just to give you a number, we can accept water up to 18 degrees, so practically we need a chiller for this, is because the CO2 is an exceptional refrigerant in subcritical condition, and this allows us to greatly compensate the power consumption of a chiller. With a subcritical design, we can keep under control the cost of a unit because we'll work with lower design pressure. And moreover, we are capable to work with a single valve design and single stage compressor, both in medium temperature application and low temperature application. Not only in single evaporator mode, but also in multi-evaporator mode. So the main reason is efficiency, cost saving, and the third one is easiness of integration. Because subcritical design, in our opinion, makes possible to create synergies between HVAC system, refrigeration, that sometimes are words not talking each other, and really can represent a boost in terms of efficiency, not looking at refrigeration and HVAC itself, but looking at them as in terms of the total installation, so from a total installation perspective. Some details about the unit. I will not go too much deep into the design choice that we have done. You can find everything in our website, our documentation. You can contact me, and there is also a unit exposed in our booth. Same for the electrical panel. Okay, the design is side by side. The units are very compact, designed for top installation or bottom installation. You have electrical access on one side and mechanical access, refrigeration and the water on the other one. I just want to focus on the Heos controller, just to pass you the message that we are not talking only about a controller that is capable to manage the refrigerating circuit and stop, but a controller that is capable to manage the full showcase in terms of load management, and can also provide all the connectivity options that are required by showcase application. I'm trying to say that you don't need any external device to manage your showcase. You can see that you can have the full circuit control without any need of external device, the full showcase management on off for P+C logics for loads like fans, lights, defrost. And then you have several connectivity options. Let me say that this controller is one of the most advanced that I have seen in our market. You have wired and wireless connectivity option for the supervisory system. You can have up to 2 embedded Ethernet port with embedded switch, so you don't need an external switch in case you want to use Ethernet for connection to the supervisor. We can accept also integration with third-party supervisory. We can have wireless connection to the supervisory system with a serial Wi-Fi converter. And then you can have also local connectivity through our display with Bluetooth and NFC. So from a connectivity point of view, we are really offering, let me say, the cutting-edge technology that you can expect. Before going to the conclusion, and then question time, if any, I really would like to pass the message that adding all this technology in a sustainable way, let us have the perfect knowledge about how the system is operating. Having the perfect knowledge about how the system is operating, thanks to the fact that we work with smart components, allow us to realize the so-called predictive maintenance. Here you can see just some example of what we can do. But basically, the concept is that having the perfect knowledge about how the system is operating allow us a drill-down concept from the cabinet level to the store level to the enterprise level. So as an option, don't forget that you are adding technology, but you can, through IoT services, really have a lot of advantage in terms of maintenance cost saving, anticipating problems before they happen, the so-called out-of-standard detection. Quickly, what is the value proposition behind our product? Clearly, we are targeting efficiency in a sustainable way in terms of natural refrigerant option. So running cost saving is the first one, thanks to the full continuous modulation given by the Heos technology. Ease of installation, we are talking about pre-configured unit with advanced connectivity, as we have discussed. Maintenance cost saving, thanks to the fact that we have the perfect knowledge about how the system is operating. And then, let me say, food quality, because thanks to the exceptional temperature and humidity stability that we can obtain, it's possible to have enhanced shelf life. So, trying to come to a conclusion and making the long story short, Heosbox CO2 is a condensing unit for utilities connected to a water loop system. We have done a design choice. We have decided to work with subcritical operation, and this enables us to create synergies with the HVAC system. Why we have decided to go for subcritical operation? Because we want sustainability. Subcritical means reduce complexity cost and allow us to work with CO2 in subcritical condition. That means efficient working condition, permanent efficient working condition, boosted by EOS technology. The power consumption of a chiller is balanced by the energy saving that you can have at each unit. This solution is targeting whom in the market? Is targeting all those customers who don't want to use propane for several reasons and are looking for a future-proof alternative to the propane. Heosbox is characterized by several connectivity options and is available also with remote IoT services for active monitoring and data analysis. Here you can see the link to our website. Feel free to contact me, okay? You have the reference in the first slide if you will download the presentation. You can, it's the last day, but you can come in our booth to see the unit by yourself. If you have any question, please, I'm here. Thanks for your attention. Thank you.